So on to the actual appointment for the consultation. So it took about maybe 20 minutes max, and it started with somebody that worked there. You know, she asked me a bunch of questions and get my medical history together, and asked why I wanted to do the surgery and stuff like that. And then she had me change into a gown, and then both she and the physician, they came inside the room with me, and then I had to be naked. So you gotta be comfortable being naked because they have to take pictures of your boobs to submit it to insurance. So he took like a couple measurements. I don't remember them, but like he took measurements of um like across my chest, like how long my boob, yeah, my boobs are really big, how long my boobs are, my what, like bandwidth size, and I had to like take pictures like this, like this, like this, like this. Basically, like I literally had to do this, like this. Yeah. Um, and then like I had like rashes under my boobs because when you have a lot of big boobs, your boobs are up together and stuff like that. So he took all that and then to use it in like the case that he was building. So then I said to him, I said, so what's the likelihood of it like not approving? And he's like, you know, usually they try to like scrutinize certain things, and like for example, they look for like a dip in like your shoulder area. Um, and if they don't see like a dip in your shoulder area, they try to like say, look, it's not bothering them as much. As I told you, insurance sucks, and they try to like, do you really need the surgery? Do you like really need it? Basically. But he's like, you're young, so usually it doesn't matter how big your boobs are, the dip is not gonna be prominent until you grow older. But he's like, honestly, looking at the size of your boobs, they should approve it. And he said it with such a strict face. I was so trying not to like burst out of laughter because I was like, this is hilarious. This is funny, but this is also true. So he was like, don't worry too much about them getting approved because just based on the size of your boobs, it should. And for those who remember from my first video, I am a 36O, like O. So imagine how big that is, as you can see from my picture and my body too. So and they were like, you know, we will let you know when it's approved. So I was like, how long will it take? They were like, about 2 weeks and stuff like that. Turns out it didn't take 2 weeks. It took longer than that. This was last month and my surgery is tomorrow. So you know what I did? I said to them, can we go ahead and, oh no, I did this before I actually went in to do my consultation. I was like, can we go ahead and put me on the actual schedule for Monday, June 5th? Because if I don't do it, then I won't be able to do it. And then they were like, yeah, I guess we could do that. So I went on the schedule before I even had my consultation because I was like, I am really pressed for time. So if you guys are pressed for time, do that, or even ask to see if that's a possibility. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be getting my surgery tomorrow. Turns out it took much longer than I expected, which I don't know if I'm gonna go into that details, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Before my surgery, before I heard back from my surgery, so I didn't know if it was gonna be approved or if they were gonna ask for more things, because like I usually hear that even before they approve your breast reduction surgery, they always ask for more stuff, more for you to do more things as well. So I was like, yeah, like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this surgery because I haven't heard back from them, and if they like deny it and they need more things, I won't have the time. But the Lord came through. That's all I have to say. It was last week, I think it was sometime last week, I heard back from them today's Sunday, right? No, the week before that. Tuesday. So two Wednesdays ago, I finally heard back from them saying that my surgery was approved. I was like, Lord, thank you. Because I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't. Because I cannot afford to pay for this out of pocket. I'm already paying almost $4,000 right now to get laser reduction because I grow a beard, unibrow, facial hair, the whole works. And insurance doesn't cover that, at least not that I know of, because they say it's cosmetic. Okay, that's a rant for another day, because women, we do not ask for beard. We're not supposed to have beard. So don't tell me a woman growing a beard is cosmetic. Anyways, that's story for another day. So I have to be paying for that out of pocket. So it's like, I cannot afford to pay for breasts out of pocket. I'm a medical student. I don't have that type of money, at least not yet. So I was finally happy that they approved my breast reduction surgery. And my breast reduction surgery is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yes, it's tomorrow. So let me see if I missed anything. I talked about why I wanted to get breast reduction. I talk about my concerns about getting breast reduction. I talk about my insurance process, and I talk about my actual consultation. So it should be 4 set of videos, and hopefully I'll be able to document my post breast reduction journey, because I know this can be like taboo and it's vulnerable, it's personal. For a while I was like, do I really want to talk about this like part of me, because it opens up to a lot of vulnerability and scrutiny and people coming in with their unwanted or uninvited opinions. But I was like, you know, maybe there are other women out there who want to hear my story and are thinking about breast reduction surgery. So hopefully this is for somebody out there who's thinking about it. I know, like, for me, you know, like, so I didn't have to do anything else, which is probably rare, that I didn't really have to do much once they submitted the initial claim, because I am a chronic pain patient. Like, I have back pain, I have ass pain, I have hip, I have pain up to my big toes. I'm in pain all the time, and I have to take this much medication all the time. And I've done like 4 sets of physical therapy over my lifespan. 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. So I know a lot of times they'll be like, well, you need to try alternative methods first, like physical therapy or chiropractor or stuff like that. Lose weight, try different support bras. And I'm like, I've tried all those over my life. So it's not like I was trying to build a case within the last couple months. Like some people, like, they've never been to the physical therapy, so they do that leading up to like trying to get it approved or stuff like that. I didn't have to do all of that because this is my life. This is something I've been struggling with for a long time. So it worked out in my favor that I didn't have to do anything excess to get approved, but to lose damn weight, because apparently I was too fat. Only for it to turn out that they did not have my height right in the system. I am almost 5'8". I'm a tall girl, okay? So yeah, pray for me while I do my surgery tomorrow, and I will keep you all updated on how it's going and my new boobies. In terms of size, when I did ask the doctor what size I was gonna get, he said he doesn't like to talk size because he can't guarantee a specific size. And a lot of people get upset because they don't, like, if a doctor tells them that they're gonna get them a specific size and they don't get it, then they become upset. And I see this in all the other YouTube videos that I watch, like when people talk about being dissatisfied with their size or stuff like that. So I told him that I appreciate your honesty. However, I want these small because you can gain weight. And when you gain weight, you can gain weight in your boobs. So your boobs can grow again. Yeah, it can go back again. And it would be a tragedy for me to get back to these again. I just cannot do it. See? I can't do it. So he said he'll try to get me down to a D. I was like, a D? He's like, lady, that is a big change from an O cup. And I was like, you are right. You are right. He says a D may be big for some people, but based on what you've been dealing with all your life, a D is gonna be a big change for you. So I said, I appreciate your honesty. That's one thing with me, like, some people would consider that rude, but for me it wasn't rude. Like, I'd rather you being honest with me than to sugarcoat things, and then that's when I will get upset. So I really appreciated his honesty. You know, he said if I can try to get it smaller than a D, I would try, but I'm not gonna promise you that. And I was like, I appreciate that. But I'm excited to finally go get bras that fit. Nice, sexy bras and nice bras. Anyways, thank you all for listening and for me. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And follow, like, share with a friend while I will continue share my journey. Okay, bye.